What is going on, everybody, and welcome back to another video. Now, if you missed yesterday's upload, you may be wondering why I'm at 2,000 trophies, so I suggest go watching that video right now before you watch this one. But I did drop all the way down to 2,000 trophies so I could do some trolling and make some funny videos. And judging by the title of this video and probably looking at the thumbnail as well, you might already know what we're doing today, and that is the spell only deck. We have 0 troops, 0 buildings, just all spells and the mirror card. And the mirror is actually a spell as well. If you look at the type of card it is, it does say spell. And of course I'm going to be using it to mirror other spells. We've got the rocket, the lightning spell, arrows, a zap, poison spell, freeze, and the fireball. So yeah, this will be pretty interesting. If it doesn't work out, I might throw a few defenses in there, because if you guys want to check out this raid on the screen right now, my friend actually came to my clan to share this replay. He got 3 crowned by somebody using all spells against this tower, and just using towers to defend against his troops. So first we're going to try out all the spells in one deck, and then we might throw a few defenses in there for the next raid. Alright, let's see who we find at 2,000 trophies. This is going to be my first raid that I actually try in since I have dropped trophies, and it's kind of taken a while for us to find an opponent. But once we do, I'll cut right back. Alright, so we did found Valhalla Risen from Steel Reserves, and he is at 2,000 trophies as well. And what do you know, we have all spells in our starting hand, and since he did drop that elixir collector, let's go ahead and lightning all 3 of these right there. And he's probably really mad right now because I hate when people do that to me, so he's probably angry with me as well. And let's see what he has to do first, because I kind of want to defend and then push when I know I am able to. We're going to zap these goblins to make sure they don't hurt my tower. And yeah, that was pretty successful, so let's go ahead and launch this rocket at his king tower. Alright, so we have it down to 3,200 hit points, and we're just going to keep doing this over and over until we 3 crown him. But now he has a Valkyrie coming in, and I'm assuming there are going to be more troops coming behind him, so I'm going to drop a poison spell right here and fireball this furnace. Uh-oh, he has a giant as well. This might be bad news because I'm not sure how we're going to counter that, but we'll try our best. He is in that poison spell right now. I think I'm going to drop this lightning spell to take out the archers as well as the giant. Those fire spirits will probably kamikaze into my tower, but we did take out the archers and did a decent amount of damage to that giant. So as it goes down, it'll get a couple hundred more shots off on that tower, and it looks like we're left at 300 hit points. If you couldn't tell, I turned off live commentary because I was definitely choking right there, but I'm just going to go over what went down for the rest of this raid. Right here, I really wanted to mirror that lightning spell and take out that elixir collector again, but he did throw that goblin barrel and I had to zap it, or else it probably would have taken out a tower. Those level 8 goblins do a lot of damage, but now we have our rocket in the rotation and we should be able to send that at the tower and that elixir collector. He also threw that Valkyrie back in there, so the poison spell will slowly chip away at her health. I knew at least one tower would get taken out this game, so I had to keep dwindling down the hit points on that king tower and hopefully 3 crown him before the raid ends. Now he has the giant coming at our king tower. He did manage to 1 crown us right now, but we are about to enter double elixir, and hopefully we'll be able to send all of our spells at the tower at that point. So it doesn't look like he's going for the 3 crown here. He did place a furnace on our right lane. However, I am going to drop the poison spell on that giant, and good thing I did because he also dropped some archers in the back, which will get taken out by our poison spell. The lightning does take out that furnace as well as do a little bit more damage to those towers, and I zapped that goblin barrel right there. Now he has another Valkyrie. I'm pretty sure he knows what I'm up to right now, so he's going to keep sending troops out of our tower because he knows we can't really defend it. But he's going for a double push right here on the opposite towers. Once again, I'm going to poison that giant just in case he tries to drop archers behind or any other sort of troop. He's still pumping away an elixir back there, dropping elixir collectors, even though he knows I have all these spells. Maybe he just wants me to waste them so his troops can do more damage. That would probably be a pretty smart move, but now he's throwing another goblin barrel at our towers. I'm just going to let that one take it out or do as much damage as it can, because I'm not really worried about it since our king tower is already so low in hit points. Another lightning spell will go down in a desperate attempt to take out this king tower. We have 10 seconds left, so it doesn't look like we're actually going to be able to, and down comes another giant. He really wants his 3 crown, and so do I. I'm sending another rocket at that tower. It probably won't even hit it before the time runs out. However, he's not going to 3 crown us either. He did take out a tower though, so he's going to win this battle 1-0, and I'm pretty sure we just don't have enough time to get that 3 crown unless we are in overtime, and it's almost impossible to defend with all spells. So let's go ahead and modify this deck. So I went ahead, threw the cannon into the deck as well as some skeletons, and I also put the miner and the goblin barrel in there, not for defense but to get a little bit more damage onto that tower. So hopefully this one will work out a little bit better, and let's see what we can do with it. So here is our new opponent. This guy is a level 7, so this will be pretty fun, and he's at 2,000 trophies. Unfortunately, he might be losing some trophies here. I'm kind of confident in this new and improved deck, so to start we're just going to lay down this cannon right here, just in case he tries to push or anything. And let's lightning spell that Valkyrie as well as both of those towers right there. Let's see how much damage we do to that Valkyrie. We took it down about half hit points, which should be pretty good for our cannon to take out. But we also have to worry about what other troops he's going to drop. But he did drop a cannon, which doesn't matter to us because we don't really have any troops, and now we're going to zap those minions. Wow, we one-shotted those. I forgot I have a level 10 zap now. Let's go ahead and just rocket the tower, because I don't want that cannon shooting our miner or our goblins. We'll throw that down in just a minute, but we need to get rid of this hog rider. I didn't have enough time to drop that cannon, but hopefully it'll get taken out without doing too much damage. And the spirit goblins also got taken out, so that was pretty successful. But now it's almost time to throw our miner and our goblin barrel at the king tower over there. We're saving up a little bit of elixir, and he actually threw us a well played. It's nice to see he's being a good sport about our wacky combination right here. But now let's go ahead and throw the miner at the tower as well as the goblin barrel. I want the miner to appear first so it tanks all the damage and the goblins can just chip away at the health. It doesn't look like he has any arrows or a zap, so we should be fine with our goblins, and we actually got that tower all the way down to 1400 hit points. That was very surprising to me, and it actually looks like we're going to get the 3 crown right here. So now that we got that massive push right there, we have to defend against whatever he's going to throw at us. I'm just going to fireball this Valkyrie right here. She's only level 5, so our tower should be able to take her out, and then distract those goblins with the skeletons, and of course that hog rider with our cannon. He threw in the minions once again, but our zap will take all of those out. It feels great to one-shot those with a zap. I'm so happy I got mine to level 10. But as of right now, he's barely touched our tower, and I think we're going to go ahead and send another shot at the king tower. He wasted a zap on our side. I'm not sure what that was. Maybe it was on purpose, or maybe he just gave up. But he did drop the cannon in hopes to take out that miner. But our goblins got some shots in on that tower. He even tried to fireball them. His tower is now at 500 hit points. So all we have to do is throw a rocket and another spell at that tower, and it'll be game over. So we will throw this rocket at the guy's tower, as well as take out that cannon over there, and then just defend his push over here with our cannon. So we have 45 seconds left in this raid, but all we need to do is throw a fireball at that king tower, which we did right now, and we got that 3 crown. I threw him a good game, but I'm not really expecting a reply because he's probably throwing his iPad at his wall right now. That's definitely what I would be doing. Now that was actually pretty successful. We obviously got the 3 crown right there, and we totally crushed that guy, but that was really fun. So I'm going to go out and actually look for another battle and see what we can do against another opponent. Alright, so here we have KJG Nap from Blue Apples, and he is also at 2000 trophies with us. And he's going to start off with a huge push. I think I'm going to counter this with a lightning spell, hopefully do a little bit of damage. The miner's already taken out and the hog rider is already dead, but the hog will go down, taking a bunch of damage off of our tower. So right now our tower is at 1700 hit points. I'm not really worried though, because I'm going to go ahead and send our miner and goblin barrel push at his king tower and see what we can do with that. Of course the miner is there to tank for the goblins, but that cannon will take him out very quickly, and then the goblins will go down. However, I found that was pretty successful because we already got his king tower all the way down to 2600 hit points. If you look at all that black space on the bar right there, we definitely took some damage off of that, but now we have to defend against these barbarians coming out of our tower with that fireball right there, and now I'm kind of expecting that hog rider push. So we do have this rocket ready if we do want to launch that over there. However, my finger is on my cannon because like I just said, I'm expecting that hog rider, but instead he drops that elixir collector in the middle of his map, and I noticed I was pretty close to the river, so I dropped my cannon right there and noticed that I will be able to shoot at it, lay down the cannon, and in just a few seconds the elixir collector is gone. This guy hasn't been throwing any taunts or any emotes at me, so he's probably silent raging at the other side of his screen. So I'm going to go ahead and launch a rocket at his tower, and he tries to drop these minions to take out my cannon, but that level 10 zap totally takes out those level 8 minions, and our cannon still stands. So I'm pretty sure he's just waiting for this cannon to run out before he drops his hog rider, and down he goes. He also drops that miner though, so the skeleton's there because I will drop this lightning spell to take out the miner, and he doesn't always kill the hog rider, but he does freeze our skeletons, so we have to wait for that freeze to run out, and then down goes the hog rider. He got our tower all the way down to 800 hit points in his second push, so this guy might actually get a crown on us, but I still feel like we're going to get the 3 crown. So right now I'm saving up for this miner and goblin barrel push. Now that I hit 7 elixir, I'm going to go ahead and throw them both at the same time. Got to make sure that miner comes up first though, and he was pretty smart. He expected where my miner was going to come, dropped that cannon which stopped the miner from attacking the tower, and he actually arrowed our goblins. So we didn't do any damage to the tower right there, and it's still sitting at 2100 hit points. So this time he sent the miner all by himself without a hog rider, but I'm actually just going to go ahead and let him take out that tower, or at least let the miner run out of health and do as much damage as he can. But here comes that hog rider, and after I launch a rocket at the king tower, I'm going to zap those minions and the hog rider as well. He freezes the cannon and my tower, but I'm going to drop my skeletons to try to take him out. He'll get one shot off right before our tower goes down, but now it's stuck at 100 hit points. I just dropped a lightning spell in the back of his map, and we got his king tower all the way down to 1300 hit points. We're going to fireball those barbarians again, and in comes the miner. I knew he was going to take out that tower, so I just let him take it right there. And this time I sent my miner just to the left of that tower because I expected the cannon, but instead he threw arrows just a little bit too early, and my goblins brought it all the way down to 300 hit points. So now I have my lightning spell and my rocket. We're going to have to see which one will take out the tower. The lightning only does 315 and the rocket does over 400. So I'm definitely choosing the rocket right here, and in the last 10 seconds we launch it at the king tower and take the 3 crown. So we had another successful 3 crown right there and got another 29 trophies. And as of right now, we're at 2054. So we lost the first one with all spells, but by throwing in the miner and the goblin barrel, as well as the cannon and those skeletons, we got 2 3 crowns in a row. That was actually really fun to do, so feel free to try it out for yourself, but do it at your own risk, because it's kind of a risky deck, unless you're going up against a lower level player. But anyway, that's going to wrap up today's video. Hopefully you did enjoy. If you did, make sure you smack a like on the video and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. This was just the first video I have planned for trolling down in 2000 trophies. If you have any more suggestions, leave them in the comment section below. But with that being said, I'll see you guys tomorrow with another video. Peace out.